Can we start? Hello everyone, welcome to Introduction to Computer Science and Programming in Python. What we discussed last week, do you still remember?
We discussed about GUI, PySimple GUI.
Okay, so using a PySimple GUI. So is there any question about that?
Actually,
No.
I have a question about the proofing part. To prove it.
Close it?
To prove.
To prove?
Yes.
Okay, the theorem prover. What is your question, Devi?
Actually, I'm quite confused how to like print the outcome. Wait, let me share screen.
Okay. I will allow the sharing screen. Okay, show it.
Can you see my screen, sir?
Gotcha. Okay.
Actually, this part I just copy from yours because when I did, until this, I don't know what to do actually. Like.
Okay. So the text input is to get the input value from your layout here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then the output consists of two parts, right? So line 41 is correct because this consists of two parts. The output of this theorem prover is two. One is the output itself, and second is the proof. Okay, and the proof consists of a list. So then to put the list into string, that is the line from 43 to 45. Okay. Basically line 43 to line 45 in your screen, representing how to put the proof, which is a list, okay, into a string. And then you join the output of the theorem prover and the proof in line 47.
What is the output comma proof here?
The output there, when you print that, you see in line 42, actually you print already. That is the proof. The output, you can add in here. Line 41, you can, in line 41 at the end, you can also press enter. You go to line 41, press enter.
Enter.
And print output. Print output. Okay. Or you can put the output comma output with the string so that you will know this is the output.
Output comma.
Yeah, output in the output. The first output is in the string.
Wait, which one, sir?
Yeah, output comma output.
This one, right?
Yes, and then the first output is in the quote.
Oh, okay.
so that you will know this is the output. When you run this, you will see. That is the output that you see.
Oh, this one.
Yes, the output is formula unprovable P arrow Q, and then the proof is that is in the list, right?
Okay.
Okay, so that list is the one that you will put one by one, right? So,
Yes.
okay, in line 45 now to 46 is the proof that you put one by one from the list, you put it into string, separated by /n. /n mean you go to the next line.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if you don't know, to debug is to print the output, then you can see in the console.
Okay.
Okay. And when you put in line 48 Windows text output update, that is to put it in the text output already in the GUI.
That's
Okay.
oh, okay.
I hope that is clear.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
No problem. How about you, Joy and Pancha? Is there any question about last meeting?
I think it's okay.
It's okay. So can you make the theorem prover work for your, I mean, the GUI of theorem prover? Can you make it
Yeah, mine
work
is
very well?
working.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. How about you, Joy?
I tried after class last week. It's working. It's okay.
Oh, okay, good. So let's do today something else, okay? Are you okay with changing the topic, or you are still going to go to the theorem prover? Livy?
Can you go to theorem prover again, like a little bit?
Okay. Okay. Let me open the theorem prover in that case. I will share my screen. Oh, where is my theorem prover? This one. So this is the GUI of theorem prover. Okay, so basically you can type anything here as a text. Okay. For example, here I have provided this text and I put it in this input, text input, and then when you prove it, right? Oh, okay, let me clean that and prove it. What will happen? It doesn't work. Oh, there is some problem. Okay, let me try again this one. Prove it. Okay, so this one have no problem. I can prove this result. Say I have another. I copy here. Okay, and I clean this I copy it here and prove it. Oh, okay. So this is the result. So what happened is this is exactly the same as what you have done in Jupyter, right? So the difference is now you put it into simple graphical user interface with input and output. Okay. So now if you look at the code, okay, as usual, PySimple GUI, okay, this is the layout. Can you see it? This line in PySimple GUI represent the layout, line 13 to 25. So the layout is basically simple list of the elements of the graphical user interface. The second part of PySimple GUI is the window itself. Okay, so in here you name it window, and then you call the SG here represent the PySimple GUI, right? And then this is the title of the window, and then you refer the variable represent the layout. Okay, anything else here represent just optional. Okay, you can put it or you can remove this part in line 29 to 32. Okay, so the third part again is optional. This is if you want to set an initial value for your input and output text. Now the main part of the graphical user interface is in the loop. Okay, in this loop, so you will read the event and the value, okay, and then for each event and its value, its possible event and its possible value, you will start to program it, okay. And of course this is very simple, so you have only 3 buttons, okay. One is to clean, second is to exit, and the third one is to prove, right? So those are the all possible event in this case. So then exit is simply break of the loop. So when you break from the loop, the while loop, you will go to window close. Don't forget the window close, otherwise you will have error. Okay. And second part is just update of the button, the text input and output, which is to clean. And the main part is of course button proof. So in this case, you take the input, right? You split it, and then you into statement. The statement you put it into the theorem prover in line 56 here, and you get the 2 output, which is output and the proof. After that, you make this output and proof into a single string. And then that string is the one that you will put it as text output here in line 62. Okay. If you are not sure about the event and element, you can control F1, control 1 in here to debug your, okay, you can print the element of the event and the value if you want. Okay, so that's all. Again, this is very simple, but I hope using this simple example, you can start to realize the power of Python. Until here, is there any question? Vivi, is it okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay. It's clear.
Clear, huh?
Sir,
Yes,
I
Pancha,
have a question.
please.
What is the function for the key for the buttons? If you can share your script
Function
again.
for the button.
The buttons have keys, right? Yeah.
Okay.
The key is equal to and something, right? Why don't we just use the name of the button to define the event?
Okay. For the button, okay, you can have each button here Can you see my screen?
Sir, you are not screen sharing.
I will share. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the button. Okay. So each button, okay, will have the text, which is the one that will be shown in the button, and the key. If you don't have the key, okay, the text will become the key.
Yes. So what is the key for? Like,
What is the key for?
yeah.
So
Why we need to
why we need to
make
have
another
a different name between the text and the
yeah.
key? So this is just a programming standard. If you don't want, the problem happen when you create a bigger program. Okay, because this is very simple program, probably you will just want to put clean only without the key, right? So the point is when you make a bigger program, okay, and you have clients, for example, or the client is yourself, you may change your mind. Okay, for example, the clean here, right? You may think of, oh, instead of clean, can I just put delete, right? So when your program is very big, okay, when you change the text here, delete, okay, and this delete is represent the key, what will happen is now you need to change all the code here, right, in the while loop. And there is possibility if your program very big, this while loop will not be in the same file, probably in different file, in different module. So debugging will be nightmare because you don't know where it is.
Oh, okay. Yes. So it is just a precautions.
Correct. So
Yes, to prevent
by
it.
doing so, okay, you practically creating a discipline to yourself, right? And then it will avoid all the future problems.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So again, this is optional, but sometimes this optional will be very helpful. Look, programming is simple. Coding is simple. Okay. The difficult part is not coding. The difficult part is debugging, meaning to find the error. Why this program does not work? Sometimes just because of comma, it doesn't work, right? Okay. In that case, the comma doesn't work. The computer will tell you error. That's easy, right? When there is a logical error like this one, the key and the name is exactly the same, then you will have a nightmare because you don't know where is the problem, why it keep having problem. Okay.
Okay, sir.
There is a deadline, you will become very stressful.
Okay.
Okay. So all these programming standard that, well, it is not required, but it's helpful. Okay. The more you program it, the more you think of a standard that make your life easier. Okay. Okay, so any other question? Joy, is it okay?
Yes.
Question?
Last time I tried using like because I look at your code, right? I tried using key, but then I just mess it up because I don't really know the function. Now I know the function, so I think I can try using key next time.
No problem. So when your program is rather simple like this, probably you don't want to use key because the key is the same as the text, right? But when your program starting become bigger, say your group project, that's supposed to be very big, then you start to see the problem. Okay. So with this, let's stop the theorem prover and let's go to the next topic. Is it okay? So today, I want you to learn that Python can also be used for data analysis. Okay, so if you go to Moodle, okay, so there is here, simple data analysis using Python. And then I have the data here in CSV. So you can download this data. Can you see it? And then you can go to this website. Okay, simple data analysis using Python. Okay, so what we will do today is to analyze a data and then creating new variables, okay, in the data. And then you start to analyze each variable and plot it, right? And then you can create unified statistics and analyze two variables and do some kind of cross tabulation and pivot table. So this is very simple data analysis, and you can do it in Jupyter or in Python. So first you need to download the data, which is in Moodle. Sample data 1.csv. Is that okay? And then you go to this website about the data. So the data here, okay, is hypothetical data that I created, represent a day sales from a small fruit store. Okay, data is only 10 rows and 4 columns. So the data have 4 columns. Okay, the column is ID, which is the transaction ID. So the same transaction ID means the same customer purchased more than one item. Okay, second column represent the object. Okay, the fruits. This is the code of the fruit. The third represent the color of the fruit. And the fourth column represent the count, which is the demand. Okay, so here is your data. Can you see it? Okay, it has ID, object, color, the taste of the fruit, okay, the color of the fruit, and the count. Count represents the demand. So, okay, this represents the amount of item that was sold. And if you look at this data table, there are some missing values, right? Can you see that? There are some missing values. And all of these are code. The object is 1, 2, 3. What is the meaning? Okay. So that will be defined later based on the lookup table. So let's recover the data first, and then you will create the price, okay? And then do some analysis in the data. So anyone have gotten the data, yes or no?
Yes, I've downloaded the data.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Sir,
So, yes?
the format that you uploaded was CSV, right? Which
Correct,
is
CSV.
separate value, right?
Yeah,
And then,
CSV you can open using text file. Okay. So say you can use Notepad. So CSV is basically comma delimited. So it's just a text file with comma. So you can create on your own.
okay, so now we need to fill in the blanks.
You fill in the blank. Where is the blank?
The one that one.
This one.
Yes.
So no need. Just I deliberately deleted that value so that to show you that there are some empty data. Real world data is like this. Okay, some data are missing.
Oh.
Real world data consists of missing data. Okay, so this is even though this is only simulation of the real world data, so this represents the real world data. Okay,
Okay.
so you can create CSV file by yourself simply by typing in a notepad. Okay. Okay, next, where are we? Now, let's start, okay? So in this tutorial, you will learn about three most well-known Python library, okay? Which is NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib. So what is that? NumPy is a standard package for scientific computing, okay? When Panda is, again, a package for data analysis in Python, and Matplotlib is a package for plotting the chart. Okay. So in any data analysis, okay, the most difficult part in data analysis, okay, is not to analyze the data, but to clean your data, to derive a new variable from the existing data. That is the maybe 60 to 80% of your time will be on data cleaning, deriving new variables. After that, you will do simple data analysis of one or two variables. Okay. So this is within the task of what is called data science. So data science is practically you have the data, you want to do science out of your data. So in this case, the simplest way is to analyze and to do visualization. Okay. Okay. So first things first, okay? You need to import these three. Import Pandas, import NumPy, and import matplotlib.pylot as PLT. So can you do that? Oh. Okay, so I think in the website does not contain matplotlib.
Yes.
So, right, so okay, please add that. So this is the latest one. In the website is probably not the latest one. So can you try? Okay, I will open new Pandas here. Okay, Python 3. So I will name this RAM simple data analysis. Okay. So first thing first, you import Pandas. Okay. Oh. Shift enter. Can you do that or not?
Sir, Pandas and NumPy is already built in, right? I'm using Spider.
If you are in Anaconda, it's supposed to be built in inside Anaconda.
Okay.
The same thing with Matplotlib. Okay, these three must be inside already. Okay, if not, you need to pip install. Pip install Panda, pip install NumPy, pip install Matplotlib. Okay, tell me first. Is this working or not? This three line of code, is it working or not?
Mine is working. Fine.
Well, yeah, okay, you are working. Who make it not working among you? Who among you have a problem? Nobody, right? So it's already inside, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it's working there.
Okay. Now working. Okay. So this one is for Jupiter. Okay. To show the plot inside the Jupiter. Okay. This is optional, but this is nice to see that the matplotlib is inline, meaning inside that Jupiter, you can see the result directly instead of a window. Okay. So now you have the data, right? So the data file is sample data 1.csv. So I will put the name, okay, here, sample data 1.csv, okay. And then what we will do, we will read, okay. So you can read as simple as this, okay. Because you are using pandas, so Panda have already library to read CSV or to read Excel file or to read database. Okay, Panda is for data analysis, so it's very powerful library provided for you for free. Okay, so when you run Python, they call it battery included. That's mean almost all module that you need is already there, and they are free to use. So let's try this, okay? There, you're supposed to see the result. And the one that missing, it will automatically become none. Can you see that? If you have any problem, please raise, huh? So, yes, please, Joy.
I'm using Spider, right, sir? But
You
then
can use, yes.
I tried running it to like, do I run it to see the data?
Your data must be in the same folder.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Same folder as my file, my current file.
Correct.
Okay. That's why. Okay, wait, I'll try.
Data must be in the same folder. Okay, the same with Jupyter. Okay, if you open a Jupyter in certain folder, your data must be in the same folder. Otherwise, it will not work.
Keep on forgetting about that. That it
Yeah.
must be in the folder.
Because Python will not, there is no way Python will know that your data is in that folder unless you provide a path. Do you know how to provide path?
No, how do we do that?
Or say you have a certain folder that you want to do, then you can have a search in here, virtual environment. Virtual environment. In Windows, if you how to get the virtual environment path? I will search for path. Oh, there. If you go to your Windows, edit system environment variables. There. In the system properties, there is environment variables. There is path here. If you edit and you add a new path, then that folder will be open automatically. Okay. But if this is too complicated for you, forget about this. Okay.
Wait, is this working, sir? Let me share my screen for a
Okay,
while.
so please share your screen.
At first, it was like this, no such file. Then I moved it. Then it's like this. Is it working?
Right. Wait, I will stop my screen. Okay. Okay, if you are doing it in pandas, you need to print.
Oh, I need to print.
Yeah, otherwise it will not show, right? Right. That
Oh,
now you see.
okay. Thank you, sir.
It's working, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. In the text, you need to print, okay? Good. So now you have this. If you look at my code here, I put.
Sir, you need to share
Oh,
screen.
wait, I need to share my screen. If you look at this, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. If in my code I put low memory false. Okay. What is the meaning? If your data consists of a million of rows rather than 10 rows in here, right? So your data consists of million of rows. Okay. So pandas and Python is very powerful, can read the whole things, but using low memory false, meaning that they will manage the memory of your computer to read your data. Okay, this is if you are dealing with big data. If your data is just 100 or just 1,000, this is not needed. Okay. Now look at the data here. It has ID, object, color, taste, and count, right? But if you look at pandas, panda also have their own index. You see, the index of panda is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Can you see? So, is there a way to tell pandas that you want this index to be your ID? Okay, so the way to do is you put data set index and in place equal true. So let's try that. Okay, and then you do it again. So that you can see. Now you see the difference. A while ago it was like
Also,
this.
they use the ID to count the.
Correct. Now they use the ID. Okay. Now become the index. Can you see that now? Okay. So the ID now become the index. So this table is called data frame in Panda. Okay. Data frame is basically a table. Okay. A kind of data table in a database. Okay. Okay. Now you have the data. Okay. Now we want to have a lookup table. Okay. So say you can create this lookup table. Okay, because this is very small, so you can just type. So lookup table object. Can you just type like this? Either you use Excel or you use text file.
So sir, and we save it as CSV or XLS.
Correct. So after you type this, okay, and then you save as, okay, and then say in certain folder that you are doing now, and then make it as CSV, delimited. Limited. Okay. So name it as LUT object, lookup table object. Is that okay? Then when you save, So now you have a new lookup table. Okay. And let's do the thing like a while ago. Okay, so you have the lookup table, and let's call this lookup LUT object, right? There. You're supposed to get the lookup table there. Do we get the same thing?
Wait, sir, I'm still making the
Okay.
CSV.
Just type none, apple, banana, cherry, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right. So once you save as this one, or you can also use a text file, you know. So that's the lookup table.
So earlier I tried to use the text, the notepad, the text file.
Yes,
But I cannot save it into CSV.
you can. Or here save as, and then it's normal. You should not put it as normal text, but as all type, all type.
Oh, if I write it in all types, it's okay.
Yeah, and then you put CSV dot here.
Or manually.
Dot CSV, yes, of course, manually.
Okay then.
Okay, don't save it as text file. Huh?
Sir,
Yes.
mine shows. Let me share.
Okay, I will stop
show-
sharing.
Oh wait, no,
Okay.
this one. Why it shows with semicolon instead of a table?
Okay, what happened to that? Because you have a
Because mine is, yeah, mine is like this, and I've
right.
saved it as CSV.
You save it
Limited.
as CSV.
Yes, limited. So if we open, yes, LUT objects.csv.
Okay.
We open this.
Okay. Can you open your CS? Oh, maybe your CSV is using ano? Semicolon. Can you open that CSV? Can you open your CSV?
With
With the text file. Yes, editor, text editor.
oh
Oh, that's why you put comma then.
okay. Why it makes
Comma.
semicolon? Yeah.
I have no idea why it becomes semicolon there. It should
So just like this, and then we say,
correct.
okay. So I just.
You read again now.
Mm.
You just run.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Now you have it. Okay.
Yes.
So, how about Livy, Joy? You still have problem?
I think mine's okay.
Okay, good. So no problem to make your own lookup table.
No, sir.
Okay, so here it is. You can display the lookup table. Okay, and then you can also type the function type here to know
Sir,
what is the type
you're
of the
not screen
object.
sharing yet.
I did not. Okay. I keep forgetting. Okay. Can you see?
Yes.
Once you read, okay, then you want to display, right? After that, you want to check the type. So the type here is, you can see the type is data frame. Okay. Function type is to open, to show you what is the type of that object. Okay. Now you can also set index, right? So you can set index. So that the ID will be in the object, okay? Okay, so let's prepare another lookup table, okay? Color. Okay. So you can set the color here. So lookup table color.csv. Again, it's very simple. ID color none, green, red, yellow. Okay. Now, preparing this. This is the lookup table. And the last lookup table is price. And you see, so how many lookup table? 4, right? Price, color, object. Oh no, 3. Color, price, object. And then the other file is sample data. So this is the table. Lookup table represent the table. If your fruit is apple and the color is green, the price is 15. Right? If the apple is red, the price is 20. Like that. Okay. Banana is green, the price is 7. Banana is yellow, the price is 5. Okay. If cherry is red, the price is 10. If cherry have no color, the price is 9. Okay.
The last table, the last lookup table, we name it as lookup price. Or
Yes, LUT price. Okay.
okay.
The last table, you can name it as LUT price. So you have lookup table price, lookup table color, and lookup table object. Okay, the object is apple, banana, cherry. The color is green, red, yellow, and the price is this. So no problem. So once you prepare all your data and your table for lookup table, okay, now you are ready for data analysis, right? Okay, so first thing first, you need to clean your data. Okay, what is the data cleaning here? You will convert the coded data value into the actual string so that you will know the actual value. Okay, so a while ago it was code, now you can put it as apple, banana, cherry, and so on. Okay, the same thing with your color. You can change the color into red, green, yellow. So how do you do that? All right. Oh, now another technique. Okay. Another technique is to create from dictionary instead of text file. Okay. You can also create from dictionary. Can you see my screen? So I have a taste now. I have something that is different. Now I have a new one. Taste. Okay. So the taste is either non, sweet, sour, juicy, or crunchy. So it's a dictionary, right? So from dictionary, you can also convert into Python's Panda series. Okay, how to convert? It's just PD series. Okay, LUT base. Yeah.
Sir, I have a question. How do you fix the comma on the lookup table?
Okay. Can you share your screen so that I will know your problem?
Wait, I move from spider to Jupyter.
Okay, you have the same problem as Pancha a while ago. So can you go back? Can you go up a little bit? Number 4. So your lookup. Can you open your LUT object?
The Excel.
Yes, yes. Oh no, open it using. If in here you can save as.
Here.
Yes, save as. Where do you put your file?
Here.
Okay. Not. Can you check save as comma delimited, not UTF? Comma delimited here. There, correct.
Oh, this one.
Yes. Replace yes.
Oh, okay. So I need to resave
Okay, now
everything.
you run again. Check if it is working. Number 4, line number 4, you run again. Oh, work. Oh, no. Where is not working still?
No, it's still the same.
Still the same. Oh, that's too bad. What happened? Can you open the file then? Using text file. Open it using text file. Open using Notepad. Okay. There, you just change it to comma. That's strange.
So I need to change this one.
Yeah. You can either use find and replace, edit, replace. You put into comma and replace all. Finish, and then you save. Save. Finish. Oh, all file. That one, the LUT object. Yes. Yes. Oh, because let me check again. Check again. Is it working or not?
Sweet.
Okay. I think it's not. Is it not working?
No, it's not working.
I think when you save a while ago, can you go to your notepad again? Save as all file.
Do I need to put .csv?
The encoding. Can you change the encoding? Can you change to ANSI? .csv, yeah. File name is .csv. Correct. Save. Yes. Is it working?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I need to change everything.
Yes,
Okay, okay. Okay, thank you, sir.
no problem. So I think the encoding is the problem.
What's an encoding?
It's a standard to encode certain file, right? There are many standards. So ANSI is like the, what is the ANSI? ANSI UTF-8. So this is the, UTF is like Unicode. ANSI is the most standard for Latin alphabet.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So UTF is Unicode, which include all the others, not just Latin, but including Japanese, Chinese, and so on.
Oh, okay, okay.
So everyone in the same page. You got the lookup table, all yes or no? Okay, you are still working on it. So
Sir,
yes.
I have made the lookup tables, but same as Gloria, I started with Spider and now I'm moving to Jupyter.
Okay.
Um, um, uh, can I share my screen?
Sure, sure, of course.
Earlier on Spider, can you see my screen?
Yeah. Your matplotlib is no more true. You did not. Did you install using Anaconda?
Which one? Jupyter or not?
Yeah, your Jupyter is Anaconda.
No, it's PyPlot, not Pilot. It's PyPlot.
Pyplot, yeah.
Oh wait, how do you spell?
PYPLOT.
Oh, I see. Select this.
Yes, just try it.
Try enter.
Should I?
Shift enter. Shift enter.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Oh,
working.
it's working.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so where are we? So you can also create, okay, Panda series of the lookup table based on dictionary rather than text file, right? Okay. So now I need to introduce you with map. So in that case, I need to go back to learning
Sir, you're not
Python.
screen sharing yet.
Yeah, I will. I will screen share. What happened to my Jupyter? Okay, here it is. Okay. Last time we discussed about function in Python, remember? Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, we stopped here last time, okay, until try except return, right? So in Python, okay, you can also define a function inside function inside function. Okay, so in this example, ftop will receive A, right? And then it will in the top will create B, and then B, okay, will be entering the second function fmit in here, and then it will create what is this list, right? And then that list will be entered to the third function with this f button and then return. Okay, and then after that it return f button and then return f mid. So when you put word in here, it will create automatically what is this? A list within list. Okay, so while this is very powerful, which also not include in other programming language. Okay, so this can make things more complicated. Now, you have learned in the beginning, last time we about Fibonacci, remember? This kind of function is called a recursive function, okay? Which is a function that call itself. Usually function can call other function, right? But when the function call itself is called recursive function. Okay, so important in any recursive function, you must have a base value. So this is an example of Fibonacci. Okay, so if n is less than 2, you return n. So this return represents the base value. After that, okay, if n is not less than 2, you return Fibonacci of n minus 2 plus Fibonacci of n minus 1. So you see, this Fibonacci function n, okay, will call itself with different parameters here. Okay, so using this recursive function, you can create Fibonacci on certain range, say 1 to 20. Okay, now you learn about recursive function, you learn about hierarchical function and the usual function. Now, one important function is called anonymous function. In Python, function usually, okay, have name, right? So def Fibonacci, this is the name of the function, correct? But in Python, okay, that name can be assigned as a variable. Okay, so this is, if you are using other programming language, usually that does not include anonymous function, this is not happening, okay? But if the programming language include anonymous function, then you can have assign the function in two variables. So look at this example. So if you want to create anonymous function means a function that has no name, okay? Then you need to have what is called lambda. So after lambda is the list of your input variable. After that is the actual program of that function. So, and then you put it into a variable name. So h equal lambda x colon x power to 2 plus 1, meaning that if you put x equal 3, okay, so now the variable become function. Okay, this lambda or anonymous function is actually the same as this one. Def x return x squared plus 1. Okay, then you will ask why we want to have anonymous function. Sometimes you want to shorten it. Okay, rather than creating a function, you want to shorten it. Then you use lambda. Okay, so anonymous function can receive several arguments. So example here, affine equal lambda axb. Okay, and then inside you will have a times x plus b. And then you call affine of 3, 4, 5. Remember, affine here is actually variable. But when you assign using lambda, okay, then this affine can behave, the variable will behave similar to a function. Until here, any question? So basically, anonymous function is a function without a name. And then the name can be assigned to a variable. Okay. So now there are several functions that is important. Okay. So built-in function, this one. Function map is useful to apply the function to all elements of the sequence. So let's try this first. Okay. I will create a new notebook. Okay. And I will create affine. Okay. I will create affine. So, and I can try affine of A is what? A is 1, 2, 3. Oh, it will produce 5. What is that 5? 5 meaning that A is 1, X is 2, right? And then B is 3. So 1 exponent 2 still 1 plus 3.
It should be 5. Yeah.
Would be 5.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, where are we? So, now you have a map, okay? Map is to produce an iterator, meaning iterator is something that you can iterate. So a kind of list. But to put it into a list, you need to explicitly state that this is a list. Okay. So here, now I have A instead of one number. Okay. In here, remember, affine is inputting only one number, right? 3, 4, 5, like that. So now instead of one number, I input a list. Okay. So A is a list of 4 numbers, X is again a list of 4 numbers, and B is a list of 4 numbers. And then I put map here. So let's do this. First, okay, let's copy this, and then I produce a map. Okay, let's do a map of affine. So, or better yet, if you do affine of A, B, C, oh, let me, before this one, I will put this one. If you do this, it will not work. You see, this one's supposed to be A, X, B, right? So it will create error. You know why error? Because affine is supposed to receive only numbers, not a list, correct? See, it will say cannot multiply sequence with the type of list, okay? So then what we will do is we will map, okay? Map is a receive function and sequence. So in this case, we will map. The function is affine, and the sequence is A, X, and B. Okay. It will create an iterator. Iterator is an object. If you want to see that iterator, Okay, then you put list so that you will know what is that. Okay, if you don't want to put list, you can also put tuple, right? Can you see that? Iterator is an object that can be iterated. Okay, so can you see that the map, okay, computed for 3, 4, 5 that will produce 17, 1, 2, 3 that will produce 5, right? 3, 5, 4 will produce 19, 5, 1, 2 will produce 7. Amazing, isn't it? So using map, okay, you can map the sequence into function. So this is very powerful. So again, using, say, your function, okay, something that you will not use anymore. This is a square. So you put lambda x square, okay? And then your sequence is range 10. That means 0, 1, 2, 3 until 9, right? So when you put like this, map lambda x square range 10, and then you put list, it will produce the square of 0 until 9. Until here. You have a question? Is there any question? Okay, so function map is actually the same as list comprehension. Okay, you can apply the same technique to list function instead of list of value. So this is the example. So map function of x and functions. Then you do this kind of list comprehension. Okay, so the function here represent, say, sine, cos, and tangent. And when you put map function pi over 2 function, it will map pi over 2 to sine, cos, and tangent. Can you see? Okay, now you understand the meaning of map function. Okay, let's use this for our data analysis. Okay. For data cleaning, okay, you want to map the lookup table into your data. So this is what you will do. So, okay, you will tell your data object, okay, what is the meaning of this? Data object. That means in your data, column object will receive the map of lookup table. Okay, and then put that back into your data column object. Okay, so let's copy that. Oh, something error because I did not open the, because I don't have the LUT object yet. Wait, LUT object. Okay, I need to read the object. Okay, now I have the object. After that, now okay, the object, I need to put the index in the correct position. Okay, and then now I put the map. Okay, let's do that. Oh, why still error? The LUT object is correct already. Do I have data? Oh, I did not have data. There. There. And then I have the object, set the object there. And then still a problem. The object is already here, correct? Let me do it in here. This object finish. Let's delete this cell. Let's delete this cell. Let's delete this cell. Let's delete this cell. Okay, let me test. Data first. Data, no problem. Now let's test data object. Data object is these numbers, right? 1, 1, 2, 2. So it is the first column. Okay. Now, what will happen if we clean this? Oh, what happened here? Why it is?
Maybe the LUT object is not defined yet, sir.
LUT object is defined.
Oh.
Here. The LUT object is defined, but the data object is not working. Or don't know why. Anyway, if you cannot do that, you can also use another way. Another way, of course, to use replace. Okay. So this will surely work. If you don't want to use the mapping, you can use okay. So data object. Okay. So this one is LUT object. Okay, let's do this. I will put this one empty. What will happen if I do this? EDX, right? So it's an index with this 0, 1, 2, 3 index of this object. And now I put value of the LUT object. What is the value of the LUT object? There, the value is none, apple, banana, cherry. Okay. Now, we want to change the data object. Okay, the data object is this one. Okay, now the numbers a while ago, we want to replace it with the value. So let's do that. So let's see the data now. Oh, what happened? Why it doesn't work? The index. It's supposed to work. So the index is correct. So if I have the data object and I replace, so what will be the data? Still the same.
I think it's, yeah, mine is still also the same. It works, but it's still the same.
Why it doesn't replace? Let me check the ETX. How about the file? It's correct. Okay, I will put it as object. Probably that is the problem. Oh, okay. Now our data. Oh, there it is. Okay. So the problem a while ago was I did not put object here. What's the difference?
Oh, because it's call is equal to LUT object, it will just take the whole CSV, right?
Correct, correct.
The whole
It-
table. Yeah, it doesn't know
yes.
which one.
Which columns, right?
Yeah.
Because the name is object there. Okay. So there you can replace instead of map. Okay. So this really work. Okay. Now we see we can replace, okay, in your data cleaning, you can replace the coding of the object now become the actual name, okay, apple, banana, cherry, and so on. Okay. Now you can do the same for the color and the taste. Right? So for the color, where is your color a while ago? Here it is. Right? So you open the color. LUT color a while ago you already make, right? Okay. And now you replace. Okay, now you replace similar way. So I copy this down here. The only difference is instead of LUT object, now you change into LUT color, right? Okay. And then this one is LUT color. But look at this. The column name is color. So in this case, the name is not object, but color. Okay. There. What happened? Ah, sorry.
Sir, data object,
This one must be
yeah,
color.
data color, yes.
Yes.
And I think you have to replace the object back to the original one.
Correct, correct, correct. So this one must be there. And then there. Oh, I got this. Okay, so I can change the object and the color. Oh, can you do that? How about the taste? Can you change also? In your data, do you have taste? Oh yeah. In your data, do you have taste? No, no taste, right?
We don't have taste.
Okay, so you don't
We
need
have
them.
price.
You have price, yeah.
But there is no price in the.
Later we will open price. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So this is your price, right? And for the price, you create LUT price.
yes.
So again, you open LUT price. Okay. So this one here. So this is your LUT price. Okay. And because you have price, okay, you can also change now. The name in the price was, where is the price? Okay, the name was fruit color price, right? So instead of fruit, I want to name this into object. Is it okay? Instead of the column name is fruit, right? So if you want to change the column name from fruit to object, how to do that? Okay, so here it is. Okay. So you rename, what do you want to rename? The column. How do you rename the column? First is fruit, you rename it into object. Okay, there. Oh, until here. Can you follow or you have any question?
Sir, so the columns and then the parentheses, the fruit is the original name and the object is
Correct,
the name that we want to change it to.
correct, correct.
Okay.
So you can also name, if you put rows, or sorry, index, you can also change the index, you know. You want to try? Okay, index. So the index of 0, okay, now become green apple. Yeah. Can you see that?
Yes.
So the index can be changed also, aside from, okay, I reverse back. Huh? So green apple back to 0. Okay. Okay, so you have the LUT price already. What you will do. So once you have the LUT price, okay, now you can merge. Wow, this is becoming more powerful. In a database, there is what is called join. You can have a inner join, right join, left join, outer join. Okay. So in here, you can merge the two table, which is the price and your data. Okay, so you will combine two tables into one table. Okay, so to combine, in this case, outer join, so you create a new table. Let's name it table. Okay, this is very powerful now. Okay, before that, you see that you have LUT price. Okay, something like this, right? Okay, and you also have data, something like this. Okay, now you want to combine, okay, data and LUT price on what? On the object and color, okay, and then name it into a new table. Oh, now you see, automatically, okay, Manda's creating the price for each. Super, isn't it?
So why mine doesn't work?
Oh, okay, sure.
I will show. Can you see mine?
Do you
So-
have LUT price?
Yes, I have. If I
Okay, show me your data first, or your LUT price first. It's okay.
then-
Okay, you have, okay. So your problem is your LUT price still have fruits. You need to rename the fruits
Oh,
into object.
Oh yeah. So LUT price. Wait, how LUT
The rename.
equal to, yes.
You remember?
Okay. Price dot rename.
Yes, and then column, right?
Columns.
Columns. No, columns.
Columns.
Without you.
Oh yes. Columns.
Column without.
And then we say fruit.
I think columns is COLUMNS.
COLU. COLU.
MNS.
Oh, MN. Oh,
Yes.
oh yeah.
Columns. Okay.
And then like this, right?
Right. And then you read again.
Error.
Error. LUT price rename.
Yes, that's
LUT price dot rename.
yes, dot rename.
It should be using colon between fruit and object.
Oh yeah, colon.
Oh. No, doesn't work. Invalid syntax.
Colon, not semicolon.
Oh, colon.
Colon. Okay.
So
Now it's working. LUT price. Yes, it's working. Okay. After that, you know why it doesn't work when your name is still fruits? Because when you merge on data.
Yeah, on the object, not
yes.
So if I just do, oh yes.
Oh, it works.
Okay.
Oh, very powerful, isn't it?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Super.
Yeah.
Okay, so up to here. Livy, Joy, Michelle. You want to share your screen?
I think mine works just fine.
Oh, working. Livy.
I'm still trying the code.
Which is the problem?
Wait.
So, am I too fast?
For me personally, it's a little bit too fast.
Okay, so, okay, I can slow it down. Michelle, you have problem?
Actually, no problem right now. But early on, when there's a problem, I'm in trouble of keeping up. So the much stuff I haven't done it.
Okay. Livy, you want to share your screen?
Wait, sir, it's not working.
I want to see where are you.
Sorry, sir.
I want to see where are you right now so that I will know what is your problem.
Oh yeah, wait.
So you see, this is very powerful data analysis. Huh? You can combine two tables and then automatically it will fill up for you.
Sir, I have a question.
Please.
For when we are merging, we say that pd.merge parenthesis data comma LUT price comma on. The on is
On is the column. On is the column that you want to match.
So so if data and LUT price have the same column like object, we match the
And
object.
color must have the same name of column, otherwise cannot combine.
Yes, all right. So object and color, both of them are inside data and LUT price, right?
Correct.
So we just like combine them into one.
Yes, and then it will automatically give the price. Okay.
The price next to it. Okay.
And color.
Yes, because because price doesn't exist in data, right? Okay.
Correct. Suddenly you create a new table that fill up all what you need to do.
Okay.
Very powerful.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. After that, you can sort. You can sort based on object, based on.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and after that, you can create a new column. For example, you can create revenue, cost, profit. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You continue. It's in the tutorial, so you can just continue.
Yes. Sir, for the how is equal outer, is it like for the price to be outside, like next to?
Okay. So can you search in Panda March? You go to the Panda March. Okay. Okay. So in documentation of that. First join concatenate. So these are then you read the documentation, okay, because there are many different ways to join.
Sir, where is the Panda merge?
Just type pd.merge in Google.
Oh yeah, so we can see the okay.
Okay. My point is, look, we cannot cover everything in this class, right? But at least I can point out that this is the one that you need to know. And then after that, the extension of this you read by yourself. Okay. is very big, this one. Panda itself is super big. So there is a left join, right join, inner join, so many joins. So these are the documentation you can check. Here, I think in this merging you can see the example, right? I'll put in the chat. You can check this website. This is the documentation of pandas. Okay. Now, depending on how you combine, okay, there is inner join, there is a, so you can see the result will be different. Okay. So combining table, you need to check and which one serve your purpose. You can also append and concat. Okay. Okay. So Livy, are you okay?
Wait, sorry, my laptop just lagging, and now it's working. I will
Okay.
see my screen. Wait, here. Suppose it's
So you already get the data. Oh,
but yeah, I try this and got error.
oh, why it is error? Because you have no attribute ID. That means you did not put it into, can you go up then? There, the ID is there.
This one.
Yes. So when you run this is an UT object. And then, wait. Go up a little bit. So LUT object is no problem.
Yes, color is no problem, but the price, the
The
LUT,
price is the problem.
yes.
So, okay, because your price has no ID. Is that correct?
There's no ID column.
Okay. Actually, you can put, wait, pandas rename index. You can use rename index.
In here, wait, in line 8.
No, this is to replace the data.
Oh, wait, this one.
Yes. So dot rename. So
Like this.
okay, parentheses, right? And then So columns equal curly bracket with columns.
Column.
Yes. What do you want? Of fruits, right? From fruits, I think you need to put apostrophe, quote, quotes fruits, because that is string, right? Okay. Colon, object, again in quote. And then I think your index have no, so you type index, comma that, after no, in that call, after columns, you put comma. Yeah, there, comma, index equal, what is the name? In, again, a curly bracket. Yeah, empty. Your index have no name, so that's empty. Quote, quote. Okay, colon. No, the same like a while ago, fruits object. So colon, ID. ID with the quote. Okay. Right. Is it working or not? Does it work? LUT price, LUT price. You type LUT price down in 14 so that you can see it works or not. Shift, shift return or shift enter.
This one.
Yes, in 14, 15 now. Why did you press shift enter?
Yes.
15?
Yes, I have.
Why it doesn't change at all? No error and it doesn't change?
No, but it doesn't change.
Super strange. Because you did not give name, sorry. LUT price equal. In the third line, LUT price equal LUT price dot reading. No, LUT price without dot equal. Okay, try. Does it work? Oh, the index does not change. So how to change the index? And rename index header. And that's to rename index. Okay. You can name it like this: LUT price dot index dot names.
Dot index. Dot name.
No, X index is X. Okay. Yes, equal.
Equal.
Equal to ID. ID. The one ID. With the quote. Okay, and now, okay, now you put LUT price so that you will see the result. Enter, shift enter. Oh, they're working.
but it's not in the same one.
Sorry? Yeah, that's in the header of the.
Okay. So
Let's try. Try to merge. Okay. Is it working?
no, it's still error.
Still error. Okay, let's do it one by one in that case. Okay, can you check, can you comment it in file and data price and data in 19? 19 one that not working, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it one by one. Okay, you comment it, you put hash. Yes, there, you put hash there in the file and that you put hash, okay, to comment, right? Because you have 3 lines, so or 4 lines, so the one that you want to see is not that, but you want to see is EDX. Try to type EDX. Okay, the rest you put hash so that commented. Yeah, that one of that you. Okay, and then shift enter. Let's see what is the value of IDX. The IDX have no ID. Oh. Oh, because the LUT price had no IDs.
I think we have put the ID, right?
No, that's the header of the index. Is that correct? So in that case, you change to index instead of ID. You change into index. IDX is LUT price dot index.
This one.
Correct. So let's go to 19 a while ago. Or now become what? 20?
20, yes.
Okay. So instead of LUT price ID dot values, can you change that to LUT price dot index dot values? Okay. And run it.
Oh, it's working.
Oh, it's working. Okay.
This one.
The file. The second one is the file. Can you open again now? Can you open the comment? Okay, now the IDX at the bottom, no, not yet, only file.
Only
Okay. IDX was already working. Now you change to the bottom file. We will see what is the value of file. Okay, run it. Is it working already?
yes.
Okay, then now you can replace your data of the price. Okay, you delete the file. Okay, run it.
It's not.
It's not working. Oh, wait a minute. Why you want to replace the data dot price? There is no, okay. Can you comment your data dot price? Okay, now run it. I want to see your data. Oh, there is no price. There is no price, that's why error.
Wait. Why it's not this one is the
No. Which one you want to rename? The price or the LUT price?
The LUT price.
The lookup table of the price. What do you want to do with that? I mean, why do you want to change the... Why you want to change the LUT price? What you are attempting to do here?
I want to make like this one, like it's complete, you know, like there's ID.
You have already the data, right?
Huh?
You have already the data and you already also have the LUT price, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then what you need to do is to merge, not to replace. Can you do merging?
Which one?
Like this. Wait, I will show you in my screen.
Okay, wait.
Okay, something like this. Can you create a new table? Merge data LUT price on object color outer.
Okay, wait.
Is it working? Can you share your screen again?
Okay. Oh, it's working.
Oh, good. Okay.
This one, it's working.
Oh, great. So you make it. You see, this is how powerful is Panda, right? So you are merging two tables. Okay? One is your data and the other one is price. Okay. Now, Panda will know that as long as the column name is the same, you can combine them and then the data will be filled up in terms of the price based on object and color. Super, right? Imagine if you have 1,000 of that. Okay, in here 10 you can type, but if you have 1,000 of that, okay, now Panda is automatically filled up for you. Very powerful, correct?
This one is for just for like combining.
Yeah, this is just to replace the...
Or this one for replacing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, until here, okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Everyone? Joy, Michelle, Pancha, I'm sure okay, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so let's continue a little bit. Okay. So once you create the merging table, okay, now you can sort. You can sort your table. Okay. So this is example of a while ago you have the table. This is your table. Can you see my screen already? No? Okay, I will share my screen. So this is your table. Okay, after merging, right? Then of course you can sort. Okay. Now you can sort based on price and then object. So for in here, I sort the values based on price and object. Okay. For the price, it's not ascending. So meaning the price is descending, the object is ascending. Okay. There. So I sort based on price. You see the price is going down. Okay. And then if they are the same name, if they are the same price, it will based on the object which is ascending. I can change that to color so that you can see also. There. So I think it's the same. It will not change so much. So after you can sort, okay, now you can create a new variables. Okay, say you have this revenue equal to counts times price. Okay, revenue is demand times price, right? So you can create a new columns simply by doing this. Okay. So let us see what will happen to the table. Oh, now I have a new column called revenue. Can you see that? Can you do that also? Now, cost is 90% of the price, example. So you can create a new column again named cost. There, now I have a new column called cost, which is 90% of the price. You see, creating new column is easy, right? Next, I want to calculate the profit is actual demand times the price minus cost. Okay, so I put it here. Oh, what happened? Oh, the count. Sorry, table count is this. This is only the meaning. So there. So I also get profit. So from your data, now you create new variables. Revenue, cost, profit, price, which is not existing in the data, isn't it? Okay. So now you want to get, oh, how much is my revenue today? This is per day, right? So how much is my revenue today? So then you use sum. The problem is why you use non-sum instead of sum is because your revenue contain none. Okay. So non-sum will create the summation of this column, which is revenue. Okay. But ignoring the none. Without this, what will happen? Suppose I put sum. Oh, it's the same. But if only put sum without NP, it will become none. Okay. So NP is numpy. So numpy knows that you are doing summation and ignoring all the sum. To make it clear that you are ignoring the sum, ignoring the missing value, you just put non-sum. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. So, of course, now you can calculate everything else. So you can correct the data by replacing the missing value. Okay. So say the color, if the color is none, change it into red. Okay. So let's see the table again. So this is your table. Okay. Oh, the last row is none. meaning not existing. So then you said, look, if the color is none, empty none here is represent none, change it into red. Okay, then show me the table again. There. Oh, now the last column become red instead of none. Okay. The same thing now, the count. Okay. Say if the count have none here, right? If the count is none, so you can replace. Say if the count is none, you replace with 33, which is the average of the count. There. Now you have no none. But the revenue and the profit still have none. Right? Okay, so how to do that? Okay, of course you will do.
And we just have to run it again, right?
Correct, you need to run it again. Okay, so you run it again. Okay, there. Now you have no missing value and now you have no none. None is not a number. Okay, now you do all data cleaning, very nice. So now you can see the profit. Okay, so there. Okay. So up to here, is there any question? So you know what to do in creating the table, to combine table, to change the data using a lookup value. Okay, and you know how to create a new columns based on your computation. Wow. Okay, so next meeting we will continue with the analysis of the variables. Okay, and then do more analysis next week. Okay, so you can read first and you can also practice. I hope you can, if you don't understand, you can ask question. Huh? Is it okay? I think this is.
Yes, sir.
It's okay, sir. I'm able to catch up.
Oh, you're able to catch up. Okay. Joy, Livy, are you okay?
Everything's okay, sir.
Yeah, okay. So please continue your practice using this tutorial. Okay. And I hope we can continue next week. Okay. I will give you the new code for the Zoom for next week. Okay, I will send to all. So because this code apparently conflict with other lecture.
Oh, okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I will send you to the mailing list.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Next
sir.
week.
See you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.